What's up, y'all? This is 2 Real 4 Radio. I am your host, Paris Digital. If you are new, welcome to the show. And if you are a returning listener, welcome back. Y'all already know what time it is. Of course, I got to make my usual disclaimer. If you hear any noise in the background, it's probably my daughter or my cat. So please ignore that. Try my best to keep everything at a minimum because y'all know I ain't got no office yet, a studio yet. I'm recording from home. Anyway, we have finally reached the end of 2021. It's been a long year. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it has been a long year for me. Like, I've been pregnant most of the year. It's been crazy with people. It's been hectic. It's so many changes in my life and everything. And this episode, I just want to, I don't want to like do a reflection because that's kind of cliche, but I do want to, um, acknowledge this year. And I don't want to also do like a New Year's resolution because I don't believe in New Year's resolutions anyway. But, I do want to say, let y'all know, because I consider all of my listeners family. I want to let y'all know what my expectations are for myself walking into a new year. Personally, I've always believed that just because the calendar changes, my life don't change. It's up to me to make the changes of my life, and I shouldn't have to wait for a change in the calendar or a new calendar in order for me to make those changes. So honestly, I've started on a lot of these things, these goals and expectations that I have for 2022. I kind of already got a head start on them probably like before Thanksgiving. But what I really want to do out of this year coming up and forward in my life, I want to be a better businesswoman, and I want to be a better mother. I want to be a better person in general. And yeah. So pretty much like, I feel with my business, it's been taking so many different turns and directions. I've never specifically set goals for my business, but I've been paying attention to the needs of the people that I attract with my business, and the different things that I'm capable of doing and what I do for everybody. And I've decided what direction my business is going to go in. So y'all know Vibe Major Productions has done everything from photography to graphics, videography, music, artist management, social media management, um, the podcasts, photography. I don't if I haven't said photography already. I don't. I think I did. I did. And me being an artist, it's been so many different things, and I feel like my business hasn't gotten to where I want it to be because I'm focusing on so many different things. So I narrowed my business down to the music and the podcasts. So my main goal right now, I'm kind of falling back on things as an artist. I'm more of a producer now anyway. So my main goal is to just produce and manage the artists that I work with, and then also focus on their videos, um, the whole production aspect of my artists. I want to focus on that. And then I also want to focus on 2 Real 4 Radio and the I Have Kids podcast. Those are my goals. Not my goals, but those are my focuses for my business in 2022. Um, my goal is to expand and to grow and to strengthen these parts, strengthen the podcast, get the podcast out there more, both of my podcasts. I actually want them to be more than just podcasts. I want them to be like actual, I want these to be a movement. Like I want 204 Radio has been taking so many different turns and directions. I know I get on here and I just talk about whatever, but I constantly say, I think I've said it last year, this year, every season, I constantly say, oh, I want to have more guests on the show. We need to have more guests on the show. I'm going to get more guests on the show. And I feel like this season I have yet to have a guest on here. I had a guest, and the issue I've been having was with Zoom. Like for some reason I can't really get the guest portion of the conversation recorded. So I'm gonna have the lady that I had on here. She's a comedian. I'm gonna get her back on the show to do another episode because the last episode we did was good, but I got a feeling she's got a lot more to say and a lot to bring to the show. So I'm gonna have her come back on here and do another episode, and y'all will actually hear that one. Um, yeah, there's a lot that I'm gonna be doing with these podcasts. It's gonna be more than podcasts. I hate interviews. I tell people all the time I don't do interviews. I do conversations, but I want to have more artists on here to discuss their content, discuss their music. I want more creators on here. I want more business owners, people who have things to promote. Y'all send them over here and get them on the show, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna, I want to put people on to this platform to discuss things. I want to take topics from what they have to offer, or from their experiences, and bring it to the show, and we can discuss it and help somebody out. That's what I do. I like to use conversation to help people. The I Have Kids show, I want to just help the parenting community, be a part of the parenting community, learn as a parent, because y'all know I'm a new parent. I got a 3 month. She's currently 3 months old at the time I'm recording this. She'll be 4 months by the time y'all hear it. But yeah, well, no, she will be 3 months when y'all hear it. She'll be going on 4 months when y'all hear it too. Anyway, my life is crazy right now. But yeah, so that's my goal with the businesses. Of course, I want to help my artists get more shows, make their music, get their money together, and everything. That's what I want to do with all of that. And then, I know with, let me see, what was I about to say? I know, like, with my other expectations for myself as a mother, I want to better myself as a person, because that is who my daughter sees. Like, I know she's only a baby right now, but I want to instill good qualities in her through me. I want to I speak life into my child every day since the day she was born. Since the day she was born, I tell her she's a queen. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's strong. She can do anything she wants. Nobody can take her crown from her. I instill this in her. I've been telling her these things every single day since the day she was born, and not a day goes by where I don't tell her these things. But I want to, I guess, I don't want to say practice what I preach, but I want to be what I want her to be. I can't expect her to be something and I'm nothing like that. I have to work on myself a lot. Um, I know I do. I want to be something that I can be proud of and that she can be proud of. There are things about myself that I struggle with, and things about myself that I would like to change, and I'm going to work on changing those things, because I know I'm not perfect and I know I can't be perfect, but it'd be nice to be something that I'm satisfied with, so I can show my daughter that she can be who she wants to be and whatever. It's not like I want her to be a certain person and, like, oh, you're going to be like this. It's more of, I want her to believe certain things in herself, and I can't expect her to believe those things in herself if I don't believe things in myself. You feel me? So those are my goals as a woman, as a mother, is to be everything I want my daughter to be one day. Um, yeah. This year has been crazy. It's so many people that I had to let go of. Yeah. It's so many people that what was I gonna say? I'm sorry. She started talking and it got distracted. I didn't get distracted. She's not a distraction. But it's so many people that I grew away from. That's the other word I'm looking for. I grew away from people, and I think when I was pregnant, I saw people's real personalities, and it's a lot of times, everybody, I learned a lot of people will be very dismissive towards you. And I sit there and I say that because during my pregnancy, when I would voice something, my opinion on something, or say how I felt about something, instead of somebody actually listening to me and understanding where I'm coming from, I was told it's the hormones. You're being hormonal. You're looking for a reason to shut me down, because if I was not pregnant, what would you have said if I had mentioned this? If you didn't know that I was pregnant, what would you have said? What would be the reason for you dismissing what I'm saying. You wouldn't have one. You'd actually listen. So it kind of taught me the next time I have a child to just not say anything. I'm just gonna pop up at Thanksgiving with the baby for everybody. Anyway, um, I I changed as a person, because like when I found out that I was pregnant back in January, I realized that you know, I gotta be strong for somebody. I have to be important to somebody. There's another person. God is trusting me to create and mold and be the and guide this other human being that is going to one day be an adult and make their own decisions and fulfill a purpose that he has put them this other person on this earth for, you know? And then when I found out that I was having a little girl, I was like, damn, like this little girl is going to be a woman one day, and the type of woman she is or she will be will most likely be a reflection of the type of woman I am, you know? And, I had to really think like, what do I want her to be? I don't ever want her to feel the way I felt. I don't want her to go through the things that I've been through in life. I don't want any woman that I consider a sister to go through the things that I've been through in life. And I want my daughter to be better than me? So even during my pregnancy, I started working on myself as a person because, like I said, I gotta, that's my thing. I gotta show her how to be a woman one day. I gotta show her how to handle things in life. I gotta show her how people are gonna look at her because of who she is, you know? I gotta teach her how to handle people that are gonna look at her a certain way because of who she is, you know? Yeah. But she's been very vocal lately, y'all. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry. She's got a big voice and I love it. But yeah, my main thing this year is to just make everything bigger and better. And what I want to do, I want to strive y'all to be bigger and better. I'm not gonna sit here and keep talking about me. I'm going on 12 minutes on this, and I've talked about me the whole time. But I want to inspire y'all to also be bigger and be better. Forget the whole new year, new me bullshit because it's all bullshit. Everybody knows the first 3 months are a free trial of the year. You can't take it back, but it lets you help determine what you're going to be like. What I'm encouraging everybody to do is to listen to God, listen to the universe, listen to Allah, listen to whoever or whatever you believe in. Listen to your spirit and your soul, dig inside of you, and your spirit already knows where it's supposed to be. And that's why you feel uncomfortable sometimes. That's why you're uncomfortable on your job. That's why you're uncomfortable in your home, in your vehicle, because your spirit knows there's something else you're supposed to have. Your spirit knows your spirit knows the kind of vehicle you're supposed to be driving. Your spirit knows the house you're supposed to be buying, the business you're supposed to be on, you're supposed to be running, or the new job you're supposed to be on. Your spirit can feel those things, and that is why you get up and you go to this job and you can't wait to leave, and you're in this car and you can't wait till you get another one, and you in this house and you just don't want to be here anymore. There's a reason you feeling all those things, okay? And I encourage y'all to feel that and to listen to it and to embrace it and to push for more and just figure out, listen to your body. Don't ignore certain things. When you go to work and you don't have a headache till you on the interstate halfway to work, that's your mind telling you, that's your body telling you this job ain't right for you. When you have a stomach ache every time you talk to somebody, or you feel sleepy every time you talk to somebody, that person's draining you. Okay? Take the time to listen to your body when it comes to everything around you, when it comes to the people in your life, the places you go to, your habits. Listen to your body. Pay attention to these things. It's serious. That shit is real, bro. Like, pay attention to all of that shit so you can be better for yourself and you can guide. That's your body and your soul guiding you to where you're supposed to be, you know? Pay attention to those things. I encourage y'all to do that to better yourselves. I also encourage y'all to Hold yourselves accountable. I feel like I know a lot of people who, yeah, I feel like I know a lot of people who always find reasons and ways to blame everybody but them. Okay? Hold yourselves accountable for the shit you do. Accept the fact that nobody else can judge you, or if people do judge you, their judgment doesn't matter. Okay? I encourage y'all to stop being people pleasers. I'm not saying don't care about anybody, but I'm saying stop worrying about people's opinions of you because it's holding you back. Somebody needs to hear that, and I don't know who, but I'm saying that. Somebody needs to hear that shit. You know, you're holding yourself back because you're too worried about what someone's gonna say. And listen, you're not going to please everybody. And at the end of the day, who the fuck is everybody to please? At the end of the day, who is paying your bills? Who is the one making your money? Who is the one feeding you, putting clothes on your back? It's you, or it's your mom, it's your dad, or whoever. Even still, but you gotta live your life. Everybody getting their own shit. I'm saying this for everybody because I know so many people who let everything else dictate their life. You know, I know some people. I know people who are like, well, I can't do this because I'll be wrong. Someone will think that I'm wrong if I make this decision, but you're wrong for not making that decision at the same time. Nobody can win. Listen, I gave up on pleasing everybody. Let me tell y'all this now. Okay, so when I was working at the local television station, a news station here, yeah, this is before you were born. When I was working at the television station, um, I was working there part time. My family were like, well, when are you gonna be full time? When are you gonna get a full time job? Okay, so I went and got a full time job in my position, and now they're upset. They're like, oh, well, we don't like your job. You need a different job. We don't want you doing this. We don't like the fact that you do this. You need to do something else. Or it was, are you gonna be in management? It's never enough. And then after that, it was more after the job issue. It was, oh, when are you gonna move out? You're making money now, so when are you gonna move out of your parents' house? When are you gonna move out and get your own place? Everybody couldn't wait for me to get my own place. Yeah. Okay, I got my own place. Now they don't like where I live. Oh, when are you gonna move somewhere else? We don't like you living over here. You need to live somewhere else. So after that point, I sat there and I realized, you know what? Fuck everybody, because it's like I sat in my apartment one day and I looked around and I said, everybody who has something to say about my life, none of them are in here right now. I went in my mailbox and I took out my bills and I flipped through my bills and realized ain't nobody name on none of this shit but mine. I paid my rent. Ain't nobody name on that fucking lease but mine. Why the fuck am I worried about what everybody else got to say about my fucking life? I looked at my pay stubs. Ain't nobody name on my pay stubs but mine. I love my family. I love my friends. I love everybody around me. But fuck what y'all got to say. For real. Because it's like, it don't matter. It really don't. Ain't nobody paying my bills. Ain't nobody providing a home for me. Ain't nobody making a way for me but me. So I can't sit here and worry about pleasing everybody. And that's what I'm trying to communicate to y'all. Don't worry about pleasing everybody. Yeah, my daughter telling y'all that too. Don't worry about pleasing everybody. Y'all gotta make your own way. Do what's best for you, okay? At the end of the day. Let go of, stop trying to please everybody. You can't. Nobody will ever be happy. Somebody will be happy, but somebody else will not be happy with what you're doing. And you're going to drain yourself. Listen, I spent so many years being depressed because I felt like I wasn't good enough because I wasn't living up to someone else's expectations. That is draining, constantly trying to live up to someone else's expectations. Why does somebody else have expectations of who you should be? What are they getting out of you being a certain way? They could just look at you and smile and be proud. Whatever the fuck that is. Proud, pride, whatever the fuck that is. Like, that's all they getting out of it. They ain't getting nothing from you living a certain life. They're not benefiting from your life. So why, you know, you just shouldn't worry about what everybody else is thinking, or who's mad because you're not doing a certain thing, you know? It's stop. Like I'm encouraging y'all to live your best life and be you the best way you can. Do what is best for yourself. Like for real, because it's so many people are depressed because they feel like they're not good enough, and that shit will make you feel like you're not good enough. I am testifying to that. You know, you will feel like you're not worthy, you're not mounting to anything because of the fact that you're trying to live up to someone else's expectations. Okay? So hold yourselves accountable for the things you do. Hold other people accountable for the things they do. Don't let them blame you for something that they did wrong or where they fucked up at. If somebody fucked up, tell them you fucked up and that's your fault you fucked up because you made the decisions you made. Don't let them try to tell you that you are the reason they made the decisions they made. Okay? Because you're not. Everybody needs to hold themselves accountable this year. Everybody needs to just be your own man. Worry about your fucking self. You know? That's what I gotta say, because I know so many people who are just not happy, you know, and it all boils down to that. People be venting to me, and that's, you know, what brought me to do this. People be venting to me, and I get tired of telling everybody the same shit, so I'm just telling everybody all together, do fucking you, bruh. Do you. Okay, and focus on, if you have children, focus on taking care of your children. Tune into the I Have Kids podcast, by the way. Yeah. Focus on your health, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Focus on you, okay? Because, listen, these jobs, fuck these jobs. Okay? I like where I work. I ain't gonna lie. I got a job still. But if something happened to you because you stressed out and now you having a panic attack or a heart attack and now you in the hospital with stomach ulcers and shit, if that happened, you know what they gonna do? They gonna call somebody else to come in and cover your shift. Ain't nobody about to show up at the hospital and check on you. I mean, if they do, you know, that's nice of them, but that's the first thing they gonna do. Oh, I'm on my way to the hospital. Okay. Yo, so-and-so, can you come in? So-and-so ain't coming in. That's what they gonna do. The world is not gonna stop. Their business is not gonna stop. Their business is going to run whether you're there or not. So please don't for a second think that you can't go do something else because this job needs you. Okay? They're going to be busy whether you're there or not. That's another thing. Like, I know somebody who's like so stuck on their job and they feel like they can't do anything because their job is taking up so much of their time. They're a shift lead and they can't leave. Okay, but you're putting off your life. You're putting off your education and other parts of your life for this job that was busy before you got there and will be busy after you leave. Like on some real shit, man. Don't let these jobs hold you prisoner. Okay, so, you know, running a business ain't for everybody. But what I'm saying by this is don't be stuck on a job that you don't want to be on. If you feel like there is better for you somewhere, if you applied for a promotion 3 or 4 times and they still did not give it to you, you know, just go somewhere else. Okay, this job, they going to be busy with or without you. And if they did not see you worthy of promoting you to a different position or being in another place where you feel like your assets are valuable, they don't value you at all. All right. So yeah, what I'm trying to say this year is, better yourselves, do what's best for you, be great. All right. I'm not going to keep this episode too long. We already pushing 20 something minutes. And, yeah, we going to get it in this year. It's going to stay real. All right. Y'all going to get a lot more out of me. And I hope to get a lot more out of y'all this year. All right. So make sure y'all follow 2 Real 4 Radio on Instagram at 2 Real REAL 4 and RADIO. That's all together. Follow that on Instagram as well as Facebook. Make sure y'all like and follow and subscribe to the podcast. Comment, y'all chime in. Anybody want to be a guest, let me know. I'll put you on the show. Yeah, follow me as well at Paris Digital 100. Also follow the company at Vibe Major 843. Shout out to my artists that are working and about to get it in this year. We already know what time it is. All right, y'all. Keep it real.